combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of the momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This time for Smith. Makes a pick, and the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career, and he parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, quick throw. They're going to get away and incomplete. Get ready for third down. Let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Catch the fucking ball, man.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Here is Slay with a pick. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
There's a chance that's a wake-up call.
Get your little refrigerator.
That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They still have let's just call it signature.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll look to throw here. He's got Watkins on the out route. And he is going to have an Eagles first down.
You see the job right there. His workouts have gone viral on social media, understandably so. He's squatting up to 675 pounds with Dawson. Chuck O'Neill's all these years to be better than the last, and if he's going to lift up to 2.5 pounds more here, he knows he's getting better. Especially when he's really like this out, he goes like that pretty close.
Big shots downfield.
First down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop it for a loss of 4.
Some kind of state-of-the-art bar that's made for that. I've never seen
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
He's gone to a whole other level here in the NFL. No question. Hard to bring down. Second in the league in rushing at the end of the game. He's averaged over 100 yards per rush. Coming into the game tonight. Here he goes. He's able to turn a loss into nothing else but small. Hughes generates the 5,000 rushing yards in NFL history. Michael Vick, ball people, 694.
So still 14 yards to go, second down.
Yards per carry, there it is. The league average is always around 4.2. Yeah, you know, not spring, if you talk
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, come on. Where's the fucking blocking
It
at?
goes down. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. They've fought something defensively. They'll hold their way with this offensive line.
I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
The outside and takes advantage of that matchup. Man, he is getting after the first 2 drives.
He'll look to throw.
Open
man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. And they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And they'll begin by running the option.
Let go. Go, bitch.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return. And Eagle touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. A guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game.
Perfect timing to show.
On for the extra point, Chuck Elliott.
This lower half is strong anyway. He's good at that game. Probably the most humble.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Let's not forget about this offensive line. This is a veteran group.
Run it. Come on.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
What
the fuck is going on?
Blitz behind Dan, the linebacker blitz by
This is great. It's fucking great.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Fucking
line.
kidding me.
Operating from Knox there, complete.
Come on.
And he'll be
Fuck.
taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Why are they doing
A
this?
nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the
Tell me why.
outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Why are they doing this?
On play action, Allen. And McKenzie hauling it in. And all the way now. Isaiah McKenzie, 45 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly.
What the fuck happened here?
Game day when the situation arose.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Oh, my goodness.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Oh my goodness, my case.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st down, Hurts.
Oh my goodness.
And it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. So after the INT, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. In his own end zone, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small minded, all your ideas miniature. Hate on you when they can't get rid of ya. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shut out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame can do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings? Try harder, but either way they gon' paint you the villain. 8 months with no phone, dog, we aiming for brilliance. High level maintaining the building, we making a killing. Alright, my flow sinister.
And this one is true. 34 yards. Browns back on top. Cleveland leading 16-14 on Thursday Night Football.
The situations the tongue often creates them. The motor mouth is usually causing mayhem. Lil' tune flow sinister, I'ma finish him. Many men gon' need ministers, I ain't mending them. Enemies, I'm the enema, I'ma on them just like my keys.
Live video. Jack Ryan is great. There is the left tackle. Yep, Jeffrey Wills. Walking off and going into the medical tent, and here is what happened. He just gets rolled up on. Good push there by his own.
I got 4.
Right on it, but a lot of times
I should do that at halftime. Dummy, you're so fucking stupid. Stupid.
20. Remaining in the third, and a 1-point lead. Steelers on top. Let's go to Haley off.
Well, now long after we saw linebacker Anthony Walker called up with a quad injury, defensive tackle Taven Bryan is questionable.
Assembly. 30 out of 31. Step it up. And incomplete. Had it and dropped it. Oh, you're going to see Magoku. Toss. Clean play there by Sutton. Blitz coming. Picked it up. Incomplete. That from the back, which it did, and they were able to pick it up. Just the time. 2 for 2. That's all. Get down here and come away with 2 touchdowns. I think a 3rd and long. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 16. And it's going to be 4th. What are they going to say? Incomplete or complete? 4th down. Make that get this win. And then, well, there's Wooden shaking up, so the quarterback goes out. The toast to the tank. Missed an extra point tonight, too. He did. And last week as well. This is going to be a 34-yard attempt for the only kicker who was chosen in the entire draft. And they take the lead. And this one is true. 34 yards.
Who are you?
I'll screw this up.
The new iPhone 14 Pro is here. And right now, business owners can get it on us at T-Mobile. Apple Business Essentials with Apple Care Plus is included, so you can easily manage your team's devices here and here. All on the network with more 5G coverage. It's the ultimate business trifecta with the new iPhone 14 Pro on us. Only from T-Mobile for Business.
Is that a goat? It's goat. The same gap. Let's keep talking about expensive health insurance doesn't cover.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover. .com.
On the answer, people don't lie on Aaron for whatever claims you like. So I'm showing house from my house.
Mike Tomlin, 15 seasons, won a Super Bowl in 08 over Arizona, lost one in Green Bay in 10. The standard is the standard. He's the only head coach in the history of the league without a losing season in his first 15 seasons. And head coaches with 15 or more consecutive years without a losing season at any point in their career. That's a pretty good quartet right there. Landry, Belichick, Hallis, and Mike fitting right in. His team right now in arrears by 2. If I had a debate team, you'd be my captain. What's that question?
When you have longevity like that, you lose players that come and go. It's a culture, okay? It starts with ownership down to the head coach. There's that continuity where they see things through the same lens.
Well, you look at the Steelers head coach in
Yeah.
23 years. There have been 5 Roman Catholic popes. And, well, 2 monarchs. And up to date, he was I would say. Well, he won 6 Super Bowls, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying, all of them, everybody, include everybody. Rudy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Philadelphia Browns.
Around tempos, Matt Canada, this week, first reestablished now here.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland.
Here we go already.
Take it in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Meanwhile, Trubisky has tripped up there by third down.
Another way you handle Miles Garrett is you don't have to watch it. You just read it. You know, read the big man. Don't watch it. He collapses down, pull it out. Something that Trubisky did a bunch in college. Pretty comfortable with that.
Third down.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. And nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They run it again with Chubb.
But he locks in
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Chubb will get the ball running left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
And he's got room.
Standing the floor.
On the other side of midfield at the 45. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. If you're these receivers, you gotta be ready because he's going to throw it quick on that field. He's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the off-season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Very, very well.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down and well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage and they're clearing space.
They run again on first down. Chubb.
Bam, ran out the hole.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 34 yards. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position.
I'm Joey. I'm Anita, and this is our real ring story. My son and I were out of town when we got away from the ring. We saw it was Joey.
I started getting busy.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
And I was there with him as helping him. Without ring, we never would have done it.
Ring helped save my life. With Ring. Learn more at ring.com.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Myles Garrett showing that athleticism as he gets in to make the play. Second down, back to Sanders. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Apple TV Plus included now. game as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Cleveland Browns on top by a score of 16-14. Now watch the first.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh my goodness.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
For the 40-yard line. By some. How about that call? A third down and one. What a call. You're thinking sports. They're going to run this ball man-to-man on the outside. Play action at the time. One-on-one with Amari Cooper against Sutton.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. This is Smith with the grab. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 6-0 our score after one.
Barry. 7 catches, 101 yards for Cooper tonight. There's a grab again. Another great move by Chuck. Bouncing off bowling pins to the 23.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And that's over 100 yards tonight for that Chuck.
They'll run with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets
Why is he so fucking slow? I'm not understanding that.
Too shy of the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
There's hot now. Equal 3-1 being away.
Another run here with Sanders. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Throwing his Hurts. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but the sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Great balance in the Cleveland offense tonight. 47 yards, 2 or 3 through the air, 3rd and inches.
So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and 1.
He's taking ownership of this team. He said, I know who's going to lead their team, but I'm going to show you what I got right now. The crowd feeds off of it. Watch this play.
They'll set up a throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they're on the board, trailing now 6-3. So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they too were able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them, and they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
Over here, makes it
Boom.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
At the 1-yard line. How about that time? Moving away. Equal 3rd goal.
You run the same thing this time. You try to run it over to the left side. Bush, who's been after, he's just trying to hold up here late in this game.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2
Field goal, please.
He would have kissed it on the ground.
Field goal.
You see the rest of that defense, Fitzpatrick, who would not call his name much down at all.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The offense knew it.
Oh my goodness, it's stupid. Hope they don't get it. Please don't get it.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Following the penalty.
Oh my goodness. What the hell?
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over that time. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Devo plus Yoga helps your immune system launch a response that fights cancer in 2 different ways. Our Devo plus Yoga equals chance for more time together, more family time, more time together.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
These problems can be severe and deadly. See your doctor right away. Chest pain, shortness of breath, irregular heartbeat, diarrhea, constipation, severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, eye problems, extreme tiredness, changes in appetite, urge or urine, rash, itching, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing or fever. These are not all the possible side effects. Problems can occur together and more often. Devo is used for good. Tell your doctor about all medical conditions, including immune and nervous system problems, organ or stem cell transplant, or received chest radiation. Here's to a chance to live long. Ask your doctor about a combination of 2 immunotherapies of Devo plus Yoga.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
It changes everything. For everyone.
On 4th down, Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Impressive drive by this big Browns offense. Taking advantage of having 2 talented backs.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. It was Jadavian Clowney who got on field for the stop.
I feel they'll stay committed to running the football, especially in their early downs. They just haven't had a lot of success just yet.
That's just for defense. They've had to defend 94 plays against Cincinnati. There you go. They have Chubb and Hunt easy to do. They had 66 plays they defended last week.
Now on 2nd and 13. Hurts over the middle. He's got Watkins. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they get to it quickly as he stopped right around the 13. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Hurts. And got it. Touchdown, Eagles. From 13 yards out. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Because of the Browns' offense, you got to put it together now. The way they were moving the ball early in this game. Receivers got to get separation.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6.
Johnson, 3rd and 10.
Kentucky did a pretty good job. Linebacker here does a pretty good job himself. Linebacker here just kind of sinking back. It's a tight window, like you said. Now watch this.
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it
also
away.
have Johnson in there. Eventually comes up and hits play for separating him from the ball.
And this will be a touchback as Graham opts not to return it. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Watson, off play action. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
To get to the 35-yard line, the pass is too high and incomplete. And that is a very fast 3-and-out.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Ball's out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down on is Corey Bohorquez to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They'll put out throwing here to start the drive. Bananas got it to tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
DraftKings stepped up same-game parlays. Boost your lanes up to 100% for our biggest payouts ever. Actually so good.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
The only U.S. SUV. Stephon already. That person was playing so here it goes. I like to smell my beard. What?
Back to throw here. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
How much is good folk today? But I want you to know that Middleborough is on defense tonight. That's a new episode of The Wings of Power on Prime Video. I'll do it in Knoxville. You'll watch it. There's 63 jobs this week. So I've been meaning to ask you all night, what is going on at the 50-yard line? That is Brownie the Elf, right? Yeah. That's the new logo. He was the
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Yeah. In 1940. I'll tell you the rest of the story in a second. If they just driving a 2-yard green ball trip.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
This was the logo that won.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback.
I mean, I don't dishonest stuff.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, this game is obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Second half will start by Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
The fans loved it because when he was the mascot in the early years, they don't want to show people. So maybe they're trying to bring back some luck in football.
Well, this is a football team that has a chance to be very competitive.
Hurts sets up to throw it. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
Here by Chuck. Baker Fitzpatrick was off to a blazing start. Pick 6 to the upper interception last week.
He's going to take the back off the yesterday with Shetty. First thing he's doing
now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. The 20. Touchdown. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story. And wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Nothing else that's milking that play clock here. Under 6 minutes to go. 9-point lead. Punches the back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott to kick it away.
Couldn't hold on. Right there, couldn't hold it.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
The set put a little bit more on that one. He got back on his last step and just fired an absolute seed. Anticipates it, leads him into that hole.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Oh, my goodness.
And there is Watkins for his first catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st down, it's Watson. this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fumble.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed.
It's about time he fumbled.
To explore the topics they love in a new way. And people who want something new right now. It's the best place to listen because it's got the best of what you love. Fresh content featuring celebrated writers, comic superstars, and iconic celebrity voices. Try Audible today, free for 30 days.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Get help with expenses, health insurance doesn't cover.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
I will show up for that cultura. How we represent everywhere we go. From Philadelphia to Kansas City, New York to Los Angeles. Estamos bailando, gozando y representando el fútbol americano. When that beat hits, I know what time it is.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Hey, gang, if you joined us late, this happened in the first half. This is one of the great
This will be a touchback.
We're all going to be talking about the catch. One grab, comes down, the strength to be able to hold on to that football as he comes to the ground. If you not move, you got it secured, show what he's capable of doing when Trubisky throws the ball down the field to 14. Second round pick out of Georgia. Here he is, wide to the right. Backed up from their own 6-yard line. Trubisky rolling and throwing, and that's brought through, making the grab for Dino. About 7 yards, second down.
That's what we saw a lot of in the first half. Moving that launch point. Does a couple things. It gets you away from Miles Garrett and roll away from him there, but it also fits your quarterback.
No problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Second and 3. Johnson could not hold the third down and 3 with 5:04 left.
Watch what Garrett does here. Sometimes it's not about the sack. It's about running over the left tackle, Dan Moore. Both these guys from Texas A&M. He goes over top of him and actually affects the throw. You see, Trubisky couldn't step into that throw. He kind of had to fall back as he's throwing his ball. Couldn't get anything.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
These plays like that, which never show up on the stat sheet. Third down and 3. Trubisky has to step away from pressure. And he goes to the 10-yard line. Chased by Jacob Phillips.
Got 2 starting linebackers out.
Now it's Watson.
Who's had to step in. Linebackers too Trubisky. We saw that last week.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've got plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He's averaging 39 yards on 8 punts. Rodgers spins and takes it back to midfield for 4-18.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Right now are 2-0.
Here's Watson. Looking for coverage. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You know, it's conflicts up too. The narrative in a town that go to 1 and 2 is normally about the last but I mean, they've given up to make 275 yards.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
And that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Tonight for them, especially in the second half, and they need to be back as quickly as he can.
Well, that tells you something too. The record 52-20.2 with TJ, 0-5. But I think they were 0-6 if they didn't come from behind here. They just took a timeout to conserve the clock. 4-12. There was TJ Watt right there. 4-12.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Still, it's good as ever. Been playing 12 years on the Steve, the bigs, the younger brothers. But they missed the one. TJ Watt was usually being it. They get out there this time.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will have solid field position as they take over at their 45-yard line.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
Most notably, Alex Highsmith. Outside move to win, and then he gives him a spin move back to the inside. Actually accelerates through that spin. There's nothing Brissett could do. Great move there by Highsmith.
Let's take the big one down Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
You know what?
And now this is intercepted.
Why does shit live like a motherfucker?
And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback
How does shit just live?
interceptions in the NFL regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson, Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. To throw is Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Great tackle space. First tonight by the tight end Firewood. but a great working season. First time he's been targeted. Back throw by Trubisky. Again, standing in out pocket.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a set.
Flipping to the 41. Pass. That one is caught by Fryable. Doesn't catch a pass in the first 57 minutes. Now back to back.
Finding some holes in that zone behind the backers in front.